Hey, Julia Barzyk from Wise Investigator here. So I'd like you to think about the idea of being top of mind. So, what does it mean to be top of mind? Well, being top of mind means that people think of you easily, they think of you often, that you come to mind. So, if someone is thinking about reaching out to an expert in whatever area of research you work in, you would come to mind. So it's easy for people who you see every day to remain top of mind in your own mind. If you're walking past people in a hallway, if there are other faculty members in your department that you see often or you see news of them often, they're top of mind. But what about in the funding landscape where we don't have as many opportunities to have those in-person connections that keep people top of mind? Well, you'll stay top of mind by having a strong online presence. Now, why you want to be top of mind is for a number of different reasons that can benefit you in the funding process and in your career more broadly. So, of course, you're probably thinking that funders are looking for evaluators for their proposals, and that's true. And some of you may feel, great, I'd love to be invited to evaluate proposals, more proposals or proposals from an agency or an organization that I haven't interacted with before, from a program I haven't interacted with before. And if you have that attitude and you feel like you're excited to take that kind of work on, great. But beyond that, there are other reasons why it benefits you to be top of mind. You could be invited to workshops, to special sessions at conferences. You can be invited directly into collaborations with government labs or with other researchers, even outside of the government, when a connection is made through a government lab. You could be invited to give a seminar, and it might involve traveling somewhere and presenting to people who work at these various organizations or their associated organizations within the government. Or even now, you may be able to give a seminar remotely to a group of people that you've never met before. And you may also be called upon to serve as an informal advisor of sorts, meaning just having someone ask you to get on the phone with them and have a 30-minute conversation about an area of expertise that you have, where you can share some of your knowledge with someone who's trying to learn more about this. So how can you be top of mind? Well, the easiest thing to do is to have a strong web presence. So, be here on LinkedIn, if you're watching this on LinkedIn, and make sure that you stay active enough with having a solid enough profile filled out so that people can see you here, on a regular basis, right? And also just think about your website. So Google yourself and see, if you have a personal website, a research website, does that come up in the search results? And start thinking about how you may be able to update or improve your website. And I can share some tips for that at a later date. So keep this idea of being top of mind in your mind, keep that top of mind, and realize that it is important to getting funded and also to your career more broadly.